Hey everyone, it's Catherine and I am finally back with a flip through video. A million reasons as to why I could not get one up till now, but I'm just grateful that I'm able to do it. I was in the B6 MommyLhey planner from I think it was the May box, and if you follow me on Instagram you saw that, but I am out of it now because I realized that 3 inserts and like a card pocket was not going to work for me because I can't help but want to put a billion little whatnots in there, and something that starts out that big, it's going to end up weighing 8 pounds by the time I'm done with it, and I just can't carry that weight. So I'm back in a pocket for now, and this was just what was easiest for me. This I got off the buy sell trade page. I believe it is a number 3 sugar grapefruit. So this is a pocket, I think that's number 3. Then it has the silver foiling and it's the diamond emboss, and it has white stitching and white elastics. This is from Dainty K Plans. I bought a number of bows from her, and I have another video, I don't know if it'll go up before or after this, but you can see and hear more about what went on with those there. And I forget the name of this print, but I can tell you it is Liberty of London. I only buy the Liberty fabrics from her. Okay. This has been in various planners since like January or March. I love it, and it's just a square doily that I cut in half and laminated, and if you don't laminate them, they just fall apart and become a big mess. So I am a big fan of laminating them whenever possible, and yeah, so I've had this one for ages and it's still going strong. And then just random washies and Wonton In A Million and Simply Gilded washi tapes. This is a digital die cut of Blossom, and I don't know if it comes across on the screen. I don't know if you can see like the glitter effects, but I used the Wink of Stella clear, was it the clear? No, it was the white glitter pen for that, because the clear is a clear base with silver glitter, and the white is kind of a milky white base, and sometimes it'll mess up what you're coloring over because it'll lay that film down, and sometimes it doesn't. This time it did not make a difference, and you just get the really pretty iridescent glitter. Then this is the most recent Simply Gilded box. I forget the name of this kit, but it was like Beyond Seas or 7 Seas, something like that, but it's all like fish and that sort of thing. Really lovely colors. And okay, I can do a tutorial on how to make these. I do want to mention very quickly that I have some things from the April Little Bits digital edition in this planner. This is one of those things, this is one of those things, and unfortunately this kit will not be coming back to the shop. There's been a lot of questions about that. I can't tell you too much because I only know what like kind of everybody else knows. All I can say is right now it's not coming back to the shop. If Lay decides tomorrow she wants to put it back up, or 10 years from now she wants to put it back up, it will be back up, but I can't tell you when that will happen. And right now it's not anticipated to go live again. So I'm sorry about that, but what I can do is I can totally show you how to make these with other digital kits that you can go and buy right now, and I will do a tutorial on that and show you how to make these bookmarks. So this is a digital version of what came in the physical box, and it's just a bookmark. Excuse me, I'm feeling a little congested today. Sorry. And this is so easy to make, it really is. So I'll show you how to do that. And again, I laminated it and I used the Wink of Stella on there, and it's so pretty. And I love using these to put my washi tape on, because even if you have it in a really deep pocket, you still get that cute artwork that sticks up. So if you're not sure like how to use your die cuts, you can do this with actual physical paper and die cuts, or digitally, And then, you know, it's just a cute way to use them and a practical way to use them. This actually is something you can buy right now. So this was the Blossom and Friends Pool Party digital kit. You can buy this right now. And I printed this on it's like invitation paper. So it's not your standard cardstock. It's crystal metallic cardstock, something equally ridiculous. And it does not like to be cut by my silhouette, no matter how deep I set the blade. So there's gotta be some kind of weird plastic kind of coating on it. But it creates this really pretty shimmer effect. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it really is lovely. So this is from one of the Little Bits boxes. And on the flip side, we have, and it does have that shimmery effect on both sides, which is nice. This is more digital paper from that same kit and a digital die cut from that same kit. So I just printed it out and I laminated it and I stuck it on there with like my tape runner. And then this is I bought this in a 3-pack. You can buy this right now, if I'm not mistaken. This is Wonton In A Million, and she's on Etsy. I can link these shops below. And I love these little pocket size inserts. I believe they come in pocket size and B6. Please don't quote me on that. They do at the very least come in the pocket size. And then it's your cute little artwork on the inside. And the paper is actually really, really nice quality. This is just like a photo I found on Pinterest and printed it. And as you can see, like I kind of could not keep up with so much of this. I was at Disney, so yeah, we're not gonna spend too much time on that. And this week I just used it, or last week, I just used it for my shopping list, and for any notes I needed to write. I do actually have to finish. I have some things I need to write in there. Then this is from Couture Pens. These are so hard to get on camera, but the gems in these ones, I believe, were supposed to be smaller than normal, and I do think they are. And then it has a little mermaid charm. Hopefully that's focusing. And I love this. I got this during the Planner Boss Collective sale as well. Still haven't swapped out the ink. Excuse me. So this is a die cut from Fox and Pip. And then just more, this is actually an ad from Repetto. And they are a ballet company. And in case you haven't figured out, I dance. So this is a ballet company. And then this is just acetate, like pretty pink, kind of holographic-y acetate that I got at Michael's. I have not seen the pink there in ages. They do have a blue one now. This is more digital paper, and this is from the May kit, and I want to say this was the digital edition of that kit. So if you bought the physical box, you got this paper. If you were able to snag the digital edition before it was taken down, then you have the digital paper. And same thing here. It's from the same one, and it's the same digital paper. And this is actually, okay, so this is an Annie Plans insert. What you can do, what you can't do. You can swap out the artwork, but you can't leave any part of the original design behind. So you can make this be whatever you want it to be, but you can't like take things out. I can do a video on like the exact terms of use, but this is permitted, okay? And I'm able to open this in my Silhouette software, so I'm able to do this there. If there's another way to do this in other software, I don't know how to do it. I like the Silhouette software, so that's what I use. And that's how I share. Maybe somebody else who does Photoshop or other things like that could help there. Then these are from 2 different digital kits. This is from the Summer Days collection, and this is the same as the one I just showed you, and it's from the Blossom and Friends Pool Party. And then this is MommyLhey fonts. So these are things that you can go and buy right this second. Same with this digital paper. You can buy this right now. These are all MommyLhey. Can you tell I have favorite brands? Then this is graph paper that I made, and I did do a silhouette tutorial on making heart dot grid graph paper. You can look for that. And I love to have the first page in my inserts be something simple like this, because I put stickers, like I happen to have one sitting right here. This was just like, that was what was going on that month. And I use this as a reference because I don't normally have a monthly in my planners. And then just like this was on an order, this was on an order. So I stick those in there so I don't have to get rid of them, but I don't have to have like, I don't know, a good place to put them. So yes, and then they're saved in my inserts. So I like to have something basic, and I can do lists and that sort of thing here too. Normally I do not share my week as it's happening, but there's like nothing happening this week. So yes, this is all that's going on. I do have some things that need to get filled in here, but yeah, there's not a whole lot going on. This is that same Simply Gilded, that washi I shared. These are the stickers from that kit. This is Annie Plans and Simply Watercolor. Simply Watercolor is the company that she did this with. And if you see here, this is like pink, and this is kind of like a grayish color. So can you see pink and then kind of grayish? This is just how I printed it out. You don't have to do it that way. So I have those alternating pages, and then this is an Ollie block clip, and they are on Etsy. You might be able to get something like this similar. Their clips come in and out of stock. So, and they do a lot of pre-orders. It's best to join their Facebook group so you know what's going on, because it's very erratic. Then this, you can buy this clip art right now. These are digital stamps, so it'll be in the digital store. This is MommyLhey and Destiny. I think Destiny is the name of the mermaid. So you could just type that in the search box. And so you'll get this digital stamp, you'll get a filled in like full color clip art as part of it. And I decided to do coloring stickers because I've just never done them. I know some people do, and sometimes they're included in the kits that you buy from MommyLhey and then other companies, but I've never made them, and I don't know why, because I'm actually really loving it. And these were colored in using different highlighters, and yes, this one is glittery. It's a Zebra brand highlighter. I can't pronounce the name, but I shared it in an Instagram video. So if you check my Instagram, all the different brands are listed there. And yeah, and then this one is like mostly mild liner and then colored pencils for the skin tones. So yeah, this is really fun. And then for like this week, I'll probably pull stickers from here to decorate that page. And that's nice because you can color them to be whatever you want, and you don't have to think about it ahead of time like you normally do with a digital stamp that you're gonna alter digitally. You don't have to think about that. You can just be like, well, next week I only want pastels or I only want brights, and then you can kind of color accordingly. And it's a nice little stress reliever. Then all these little clip arts and the digital paper, they are from the Pool Party collection. So these are the Pool Party digital papers, the Pool Party clip arts. Okay. Then this was, let me think. I want to say it was the April digital portion of the physical box. Does that make sense? For the MommyLhey kit, it was, I believe this was the Blossom the Unicorn themed one, and this was the digital, one of the digital papers that came in it. This is from Pop Goes My Heart. You can buy this now. And okay, so there's like this weird yellow on here. It's not part of the design. It's like my dashboard is stained. I don't know what caused it. And this is the Blossom and Friends Pool Party. And this is just regular cardstock, and it just prints so vibrantly. I love it. And this is the Summer Days clip art collection. So this is something different. And then I want to say that this one was also the pool party. No, there were digital papers, but this is not one of them. I don't think I used the digital papers in this. So this is the washi from that Simply Gilded kit. And then this is just paper from American Crafts. Simply Gilded sticky notes. And I made this whole insert. So it gets moved around from insert to insert, but I never end up writing in it. This is a freebie. Right now, if you go to the MommyLhey Facebook group, join that group, you can get this for free. It's in the group, look in the files. And then this is, yes, I've done some of these. And this is from the July Little Bits kit last year. And this is one of the digital papers from that kit. And I just added the grid on top of it. Same thing here. This is, so Lay lets you scan her artwork. So if you buy the physical kit, you can scan the papers and print them out for personal use. So what I did with one of the coloring pages, this was like the second or third kit ever released. I scanned this and then I just kind of reduced the size to fit in this space to make a coloring page. And my coloring pages are always blank on the other side. So if I'm using marker or something like that, you can just slide a dashboard, or I've shown you how to make the pencil boards in the past. You can slide one back behind it or put another piece of paper there so there's no bleed through. Then this was, and this is a fun way to use the digital notepads that sometimes come in the kits. And if you don't get one, I have shared how to make these, but just with clip art, and then you know how to make the dotted lines. So what I did was I took that digital note paper, and instead of just printing it out as is, you know, replicating it and printing it out and then binding the top, I just printed it on the paper, and now I have note pages in here. So yes, and this is the same thing. I want to say this is a freebie too. I could be mistaken because this insert has been moved from so many planners. I never write in it, and I really should. It's like, I don't, because I just like to sit and look at it, because I was really pleased with how this one came out. That's not obnoxious to say, right? I was really pleased with how this came out, so I haven't really colored and written in it, but I should, because obviously I can make more. And then this is the same thing. That's this digital paper, and I increased the transparency, and then I put the lines in. So if you're wondering, how do I use these digital papers? This is a great way to use them. And if you want to see more videos on how to make pages and things like that for your inserts, just let me know. I'm happy to do that. And I always try, I'm very, very chatty in those tutorials, but it's because I try to approach it like the person who's watching this is a perfect beginner and they've never done this before, because I want people to be successful. It's always so frustrating when you walk away and you're like, I'm still unclear on what I'm doing. So I take you through every little step. So it's deeply ingrained in your brain. You're like, okay, I know what I'm doing. And eventually you won't even need them. You'll be able to just kind of see what I'm doing here, and you'll be able to do it on your own without giving it a second thought. So yes, I like people to feel like they're successful with that sort of thing. And then this, so you can see, this is just the paper, and I trimmed it, like I printed it, see? And that's the other half. I just printed this whole thing out, and then I, you know, folded it in half and cut and stapled. So very, very easy to do. And the same thing here. It was just, I put the two images side by side. So yeah. And then these are just sticky notes. This is from a Cocoa Daisy kit. It was like February or March or something like that. I'm no longer with that company. So yeah. And then I'm not gonna share here because those are my credit cards, but as you can see, what I do is I take washi tape and I cover it so that when I'm at the register, because they're clear pockets, so you just can't see straight through. And then this is just more scrapbooking paper. I want to say actually this was a wallpaper for your computer that I just printed out. And then this is a doily, a really big doily that I just cut down and laminated. Pop Goes My Heart, digital paper. Same, I shared this digital paper elsewhere in the kit. This is Simply Gilded Washi Tape. I want to say this was the anniversary box, but there have been different variations of that. So there's like a light pink version that came out at one point. There's a purple version of this. This is the pink. This is like the Me Time tape. If you look on the website, some of these may be available. Not this one, but like these ones may be available, or they might come back. I don't know. Then this is actually a freebie in the Fox and Pip Facebook group. And if you can see the glitter there, Wink of Stella. And I put that on there and then I laminated it. Then in here, this is, so this is a digital, and it was a freebie from the Fox and Pip Facebook group. And it looks like a credit card, and it says, give yourself some credit, you're doing all right. And then these are washi tapes. So this is the pink one that I was telling you about. This is the identical to this. The only difference is this is a rose gold foil and it's pink background, not this like periwinkle. These ones, I think you can actually get right this second. They're up for pre-order right now on the Simply Gilded Facebook page. This is a Planners Anonymous washi tape. This is the purple version I was mentioning, and then same, like right now, I believe you can get them right now. This is the MommyLhey April Little Bits box washi tape, Planners Anonymous, and I believe these two were part of the same set. And then this is a digital from Fox and Pip. Today is Sunday, and I believe she opens back up on Monday. This is a digital die cut from MommyLhey, the Summer Days collection. You can get this now. This is Shinzi Kota. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is like her Hula Girls washi tape. And just a digital die cut that I printed out and cut on my silhouette. And if you can see the glitter effects, same thing, Wink of Stella. And then this pen is No More. This was from the Sugar Plum kit with Villa Beautiful. It was one of her monthly boxes. And I mean, it's just a silver barrel with pink crystals. So it's not, I mean, yes, it's special, but this is the sort of thing you would expect to see it come back in like a slightly different variation. Her pens have been selling out like crazy. She's gotten really popular. I apparently am not like the only one that's moved away from pen gems. So yes, they're a little tricky to get your hands on. Sign up for her Instagram and Facebook group, and she gives you heads up when they're gonna go live. So yes, and if I have like referral links to these shops, I leave them down below. They're always down below, so check there if you need a coupon. Most of the shops have them. So yes, I will get like store points or whatever, but you'll get like a coupon to use in your order. So yeah, that was it for this flip through. I hope you guys liked it. Questions, comments, please leave them down below. I always love hearing from you guys. And yeah, till next time. Bye.